Good morning, friends. Welcome to Unified Meditation for the 13th week. Please sit in a meditative posture. Cross your legs if you are sitting down, and cross your feet if you are sitting on a sofa or a chair. Clasp your hands and close your eyes. Keep yourself in upright position. Take a deep breath. Fill in your lungs and slowly exhale by observing your breath. Let's repeat this for 2 more times. Take a deep abdominal breath. Fill in your lungs. Slowly exhale by observing your breath. Once again, take a deep breath. Fill in your lungs. Slowly exhale by observing your breath. Just be with your breath, friends. Just be with your breath. Let us all feel a deep presence of ourselves. Do not go into a trance state. Be in awareness throughout the process. Let us invite a relaxation energies. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Relax your face muscles. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Relax your back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hands. Relax your stomach. Relax your legs. Relax your feet. Relax your complete body. Let us be one with the universe. Let us all form the circle by holding our hands. Let us all feel we are sitting in the circle and doing meditation. Let us invite an astral love light pyramid. We are sitting under this pyramid and doing meditation, friends. Let us invite our gurus and masters. Let us invite Mahavatar Babaji, through whom we got this unified course. Let's connect to his consciousness. Let us invite Adi Yogi Lord Shiva. Let us connect to his consciousness. Let us invite Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. We are asking him to sit with us and meditate with us and rise our group energies. Let us invite the great gurus, Gautama Buddha, Ramana Maharshi, Shirdi Sai Baba, and come and sit with us and meditate. Let us connect to their consciousness, friends. Let's rise our group consciousness. Let us invite all feminine energies. Let us invite our Bhumata, Mahashakti, Parvati Mata, Sita Mata, Yoga Mata, Prakriti Mata, asking them to come and meditate with us. Let us invite our higher self to be with us and help to hear higher self voice and guidance. Just feel their consciousness. Let's hear from you, Mahavatar Babaji, what is guiding today in this unified course. Friends, we are all connected as one. Do not think about your past and do not worry about your future. Let us all be in the present moment with a complete awareness. Just observe your thoughts. Just observe your breath with no thoughts. And let's hear what thoughts that higher self is giving to us. Just stay with your breath, going into a deeper and deeper with complete silence. Feel your presence, friends. Feel your presence. Be with your breath. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. Keep yourself completely open to receive abundant cosmic energy from this universe. Allow this cosmic energy flow into your entire body, flow into each and every part of the body. As you all know, our thoughts is very important part. We are what we think. We can do anything that we thought we can do it. Thoughts are basis for every action. Before we act, there is a thought. Sometimes we give so much deal about this thought. Before we act, we think all alternatives, weigh these options, try to predict results. And sometimes you just act even before you realize that thought is yours. In any case, all your thoughts leads to action. That thought affects your action in some way or the other. This is what our course is emphasizing. All our thoughts leads to some experience. So, do a most productive, fulfilling and enjoyable activity to have the correct thoughts. When thoughts are leading to actions, we need to correct our thoughts, because these are the one which is making a reality. No one can argue with that. Everyone wants to do correct thoughts, isn't it? Everyone strives for a correct action. With all this striving and good intentions, then why we are seeing an evil action? So much unhappiness, so much unfulfillment, so much wasted motion. Why? Because we are making up our own fantasies. Everything is happening from our thought only. They manufacture. Every one of us are manufacturing your own thoughts instead of allowing them in tune with one great thought, one great idea that created us. When you are in tune with the Creator or a God thoughts, then all the thoughts that bubble into your head are correct. Those thoughts that propel into actions that can give only a good experience, an experience of happiness, abundance, success, joy, love. Is it not the God's qualities? And friends, as you are an image of God, as every one of us is an image of God, we have those qualities of joy, love. Only when we are aligned with the Creator, then only we experience all these qualities. Only these qualities of God will be experienced with the God's thought. So always connect with align with your God's thoughts, align with your original image of the God that you are born. We don't experience these God qualities if we make up our own mind with our own thoughts, which we are capable of doing very much. You imagine that is not true, such as being a poor, being a sick, or being wronged by someone, or being unloved. These thoughts are simply not true. And no amount of your thinking can change that. So what can change? Only when you align with the God's thoughts, aligns with the God's image, which you and I, everyone was born as an image of God. Your little independent thoughts that can certainly manifest the experiences that those thoughts represent. Think poverty, you will experience it. Think of sickness, you will experience it. Think of growing old and die, you will experience it. Think you are not loved, that's your experience. Think unhappiness, that's your experience. Think people are always hurting you, and that's your experience. It is your experience, but that doesn't mean it's true. The God is a love. He will not give you all these kinds of thoughts. This is only your experience. Your experience must follow what you think, because your actions are coming from your thoughts. But friends, remember, you are made in the image of the God. He is the Creator, so you are. You can create your own reality. You can experience your own reality from what you create in your thoughts. His creation began with his thought. Your creation also begins with your thought. This week, you're expanding your experience of manifesting what you truly want. So begin your experience that you can spontaneously do the correct activity. It will seem that you won't even think before acting. It will seem that you won't even think before acting. But we know it can't be true. What happens if you think of an action just before doing it? That way, the thought and the action appear as one. This is how it works when you're truly tuned with the God's thought. When you're truly aligned with the God's thought. His thought bubbles into your mind. Quiet and spontaneous act. Pretty soon, life flows easily. You don't have to conjure, don't have to weigh the alternatives, need not debate options. Just then blindly you can leap. You just act because you are aligning with the God's thoughts. When you use your own little thoughts, you do blindly leap. There's no way you can know enough facts into your head to work out the right action every time. Sometimes you may luck out, but never always. There are too many unknowns for us. But if we align our qualities, our thoughts to the God's qualities, who is all-knowing intelligence, that quality comes forth. When you are in tune with His thought, then you instantly compute the right course of action. In the same instant, you think of action, perform it quite automatically. Right action is that action which gives you experience of God's qualities. When you are aligned with the God's thoughts, you experience happiness, love, joy, bliss, abundance, non-judgment, unboundedness, all-knowing intelligence, peace, energy, gentleness. It is this thought of action that leads you away from your imaginations. It leads you away from your fear, insecurity, loneliness. It takes you towards abundance and true contributions to society. It is the action that is fulfilling and successful and satisfying. Look at the list of experiences you want to have. You wrote a few weeks back. Compare the list once again with the list of your thoughts that are holding you away from the experiences. This week, we are practicing to put those lists together and start manifesting your true desires. Today, we will seek the guidance for achieving the spontaneous, correct action. Anytime this week, use your quiet periods. Ask help from your higher self with your thoughts, formula. Check your communication and correctness of the formula with yes or no signals. This is very important in creating formula. Feel comfortable with it. Say it meaningfully and with love every day. Today, you create any activity that you want to experience from your list. Pick an experience that seems attainable. Once you do it, believe it can happen. Everything is possible, and that you will soon realize that. But for the first experience, it's important that your own doubts, fears, imaginations don't block your manifestation. So pick something that you believe most for the first time. So sit quietly. Connect with your higher self. Choose your activity in your highest interest. Ask your higher self, about the activity that you want. Whatever you want, ask your higher self. My dear higher self, I want to do whatever you want to experience. Describe it within your mind. Please give me a signal if my thoughts are aligning with the God's thought. Please give me an S signal if this thought is highest and wisest interest to me and my higher self, and aligning with the higher self. If you receive an S signal, then write down and you will experience what you want. Check with your higher self for any thoughts you need to deal with that could interfere with the experience. Use your yes or no signals to check the correctness of your formula. Friends, sit quietly for 5 minutes and check whatever the thoughts, whatever the experiences that you want to experience today. Check with your higher self whether it's a right thought which is aligning to your God's thoughts or not. Bring a thought into your mind. Ask your higher self. Note it down. If it is no, discard that thought. If it is yes, you can write down. Just to meditate on the thought. Today you do on one thought. Do it quietly. If no, then pick up the next thought. Let's do it quiet and for 5 minutes. Friends, have you checked your thoughts whether they are aligning with your higher self or the God's thoughts? Once you got the S signal from your higher self that your thought is aligning with the God's thought, you will experience it. You will experience. You will manifest it and you will experience it. You are the creator. When God is a creator and you are the part of that God's image, then you are the creator. You can create, you can manifest your own thoughts. When you align with your higher self, when you align with your God's thoughts, all your communication starts telepathically, non-verbal. You can send even messages telepathically to create changes in your relationships without saying a word. Anything can be possible because you are abundant. You have all-knowing intelligence. When you want to improve a relationship, make a connection with the other heart telepathically and wait until that your connection to the heart of the other person, when it is ready, you can communicate. As you learn to communicate with your higher self, you find yourself that you can talk less. There's no need to talk much. There's a great power in silence. You will discover joy and deep harmony with your loved ones when you link them silently. When you can connect with your higher self, when you can make a connection with your higher self, just sit quietly. You can communicate anything. In silence, you have developed a stronger bond through your telepathic connection. Your words create what you speak about. Learn to speak positively. When you speak, be as harmonious and loving as possible. Imagine that you are sending out the waves of harmony and peace to others when you are talking. Be alert how people are responding, what you're saying. If you are not in a supportive environment, do not talk, do not convince others. Because you send a lot of energy through your thoughts. Always speak out. Always think only positive thoughts, only corrective thoughts which align to your higher self. If any unsupportiveness came, a negative thought came, then stop talking, be silent. Use the power of silence. Speaking out positive, uplifting words creates a high reality for you and for others around you. Every word you think, every word you speak powerfully creates what you want. Some of you might have that fear of speaking what you believe in, especially the things that are not accepted by masses. You may have some faint past life experiences and memories, or current memories of people persecuting for speaking your truth. Some of you might believe that others might not love you if you speak out truth. You may be afraid speaking up, so you do things that you do not really like, that you want to do. When you do this, you are keeping your energies in the wrong places. This will burst you into anger and tears. This is a self-sabotage. So friends, don't do it. Always be aligned with your thoughts. Be aligned what you're doing with your thoughts. And be aligned your thoughts with the God's thoughts. When you're always connecting with your higher self, you will always think that you are the image of the God, and your thoughts are always a positive, joy, love, and abundant. Tell yourself, I'm loved. Because you are the image of the God. You are loved. I'm lovable. I'll be loved even when I express what I want or what I need. Affirm yourself. Let the people around you surprise. They may get upset, but speak out truthfully. Speak out lovable words. Speak with an intent to serve the other person. Assign no blame. Speak lovingly. Take the responsibility of how do you feel. Take the responsibility of your thoughts. As you grow spiritually more, as you're connected with your higher self all the time, your words gain more power that affect the people. You have an ability to lift up the others' energies with your encouragement, and you have the ability to damn the people by criticizing them. But when you are the God's image, you always think positive. You always think higher good of yourself and others. So recognize those God's thoughts. Always give a good feedback. Find something good in everyone around you. Give a good feedback to empower them. It points them in the direction of their next step to make it easier for them. Whenever you want to give any advice, ask your higher self if it is a correct thought. Is this advice truly benefiting them? If you get an S signal, speak out. Otherwise, take a silence mode. As we learned today, our thoughts are our reality. We are making our world. We are thinking what we think is what we are making. So before you think, before you act, before you speak, ask yourself, ask your higher self, whatever you are planning, is that a right thought? Sit, use all your quiet times every day to ask, to make a connection with your higher self and ask whether the thought is the right thought. Is that is going to contribute good for you and good for the people around you. Just make that connection and ask your higher self. And then if you get an S signal, note it. Then you will experience that. Do not worry about too much, because we are learning how to connect with your higher self and how to ask each thought whether it's the right thought or not. Feel comfortable and grounded using these techniques every day. Use all your quiet times to make a connection with your higher self. Once you've started practicing it, it will become your activity, your day-to-day activity. Whenever you want, you will just connect with your higher self, check yourself, your thought, and then you do it. Whatever the basis of your thoughts brings you the experience you want. Remember, friends, your higher self always wants to have the highest good and wisest interest. Higher self is there to you, to serve you, to give you the good experience. It is always there for you, to serve you. So friends, this week, anytime, whenever you get 2 minutes, 5 minutes, sit quietly, connect to your higher self, check up your thought, and then use it to have a highest good experience in your life. Remember friends, your thoughts are your experiences. You are making your own reality. Let us thank our masters who gave us a good experience this morning, good knowledge, who were asking us to connect with our higher self and giving this process today. Let us thank Mahavatar Babaji who gave us this a wonderful course to connect with our higher self and check up the thoughts. Let us thank Adiyogi Lord Shiva, with whose consciousness we have connected. Let us thank Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, Gautama Buddha, Ramana Maharshi, Shirdi Sai Baba, who came and meditated with us, who raised our group energies today. Let us thank feminine energies, Bhumata, Mahashakti, Parvati Mata, Sita Mata, Yoga Mata, and Prakriti Mata. Thank you for being with us, for guiding us, for able to recognize what is our own make-up thought and what is the God's thought. Thank yourself for your higher self, for making a nice connection today and able to communicate with your higher self. My dear higher self, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to listen to your thoughts, allowing me to listen to your guidance today. Thank you for guiding me while checking up my thoughts, whether they are right thoughts or not. Please do help me every day, every moment, to check up my spontaneous thoughts and do a right action. Help me all the time to do this right action. Thank you, my dear higher self. Thank you. Thank you for being with me throughout this process. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for realizing who I am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Friends, please come to awareness of your body. Feel your body. Place your hands and your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes with a beautiful smile on your face. Have a wonderful day ahead, friends. Have a wonderful day ahead with the connection that we made today with the higher self. Remember, our thoughts are our experiences. So always manifest the great positive thoughts today and every day. Thank you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to guide you today's process. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Sudhakar garu.
Thank you, Prasanna. Thank you very much. Very beautiful meditation. Friends, if you have any questions, if you have experience, please share it with us.
I think all are in meditate mode.
Usually people take some time to come out.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, Sarita, Daksha, Vaishnavi. Okay, Prasanna, can we end?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Thank you very much. Thank you.